Hello everyone, Simon Keeling here. It's Monday the 20th of February. Thanks for watching. Just want to show you this chart first today. This is the mean temperature, the anomaly of the mean temperature over the Northern Hemisphere in the last 2 weeks. And we're here, look, we're upside down because this is focused on the Pacific. But this is from Ryan Maury's site. There we are, the British Isles, look. Notice how we're in the bluer colours across the UK, greener colours across Europe. Some really cold air, look, across the continent of Europe, running into Russia, coming across to China here, and really all the way round Europe and Asia. But look, it's only the northern parts of Canada really that have been milder than usual, and just these far northeastern parts of Asia too. Generally though, we've been in colder conditions. Now compare that to how things look in the next 8 days. So quite a contrast you can see here, look, in conditions over the next 8 days. Temperature's going to be around or above normal, look, for the time of year. This is for the period going through the 28th of February. But then look what happens into the early part of March. This is for the period then going into the 7th of March. So from the 28th of February to the 7th of March, temperatures falling back down again. Now, I think this is overdone. I can't see temperatures falling back this month. This much. What I think will happen is they'll probably go back to nearer normal levels. In fact, that's quite nicely shown on the temperature chart here from the Ensemble model. You can see here, this is for London, but this is representative of most of the country. Notice how the temperatures rise, look, through this week, some exceptionally warm temperatures on Thursday, and then they fall off again into the weekend. We could get a cold blast across northern and eastern areas during this weekend, before just falling back to nearer normal then through next week and into the beginning of March. I think this really represents much better how conditions are likely to be. Now the NAO, sorry, where's the NAO? There's the NAO. The NAO over the coming days looks as if it's going to be staying in positive territory. But look, this is this slow decrease back into more neutral territory. So we need to watch that for a fall off in temperatures, and this is probably responsible for what the GFS is seeing there as temperatures falling below normal. I don't think they will. I think they're going to be into this sort of category where we get to nearer normal levels. The North Atlantic Oscillation shows us, there we are, look, that was what I was trying to say to you, with this fall off gradually going down to nearer normal levels. So this is a measure of the westerly winds across the Atlantic. Sorry about that. I'll get that together, it is Monday after all. So this is a measure of the westerly winds coming across the Atlantic, and they kind of hover around just above into positive territory. So that indicating that the westerlies across the Atlantic are going to be there. They're not going to be particularly strong, but that's certainly where the flow is coming from. And then the Arctic Oscillation, this is what I meant to say to you, look, just bouncing around just above neutral levels. And this really indicating that colder air trying to get a foothold southwards, trying to get south, but just not being able to do it. So the cold air isn't far away, but I really don't think we're going to be going into anything like a freezer situation during the coming days. So let's now have a peek at how things look on the Ensemble models for the coming days. And this is taken from the site that you're on now. If you go to the top of the site, click on where the chart's here, and then come down the left hand side and click on the ensembles, you'll get these charts. Time is up here in the top right hand corner. This is today at midday. Look, rain going through Scotland, Northern and Western Ireland, which is exactly what we expect to see. You'll notice how that southwest flow persists for the next few days, and it's these western areas that see most of any cloud. That's Thursday, high pressure still with us, look, and dry conditions across the south, generally dry through many southern areas throughout this period, just some bits and pieces of rain across northern and western Scotland. And then into the weekend and into next week, high pressure is still with us, although into Sunday and Monday and possibly Tuesday, look, this area of low pressure going to western Norway could just turn the flow into a northwesterly direction, which could bring colder air down through the country during the early part of next week. So particularly Monday and Tuesday, could see a dip in temperatures, perhaps some wintry showers over the hills of Scotland, and but I don't think particularly cold. Probably just need to watch out for some frosts overnight to the south. And then through the rest of the week, well, the flow goes back into the west or the southwest next week. So indications of some more unsettled conditions probably getting into northern and western areas. It's going to be there that we see most of any rain once again, but it's never going to be amounting to very much, and it's kind of western coast of Scotland, Western Ireland that see most of it. You can see here for most of England and Wales it is generally dry, and it looks like staying that way really until the end of this forecast period, which is now taking us through until the 6th of March. So certainly looks as if things are going to be staying dry across much of the country during the coming 2 weeks. But always this threat of rain across northern and western parts of Scotland. Just need to watch out for a colder plunge this weekend particularly Sunday and Monday into next week, and some very mild conditions coming through Thursday of this week. After that cold plunge during the weekend, it looks as if things probably return to near normal or just below normal conditions for next week. As always, this site's get free of charge by the advert you see around, so do please click on the adverts. It generates revenue for us and shows the advert, the sponsor, that you're interested in the advert they've got on there. So if you see an advert you like, please do click on it and go through to the sponsor. Thanks again for watching, and keep the sun shining.